Well, today I started loving you again. Hey everybody, Keith Williams here with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. We're going to learn how to sing and play together at the same time. And I'm going to try to teach you. I don't know, how much you're going to learn from this, but anyway, hopefully you do learn a lot. I'm not sure. I've thought about doing this before, and I thought, I don't know how to teach that really. But so, a lot of it's going to be up to you. I'm going to give you some steps. As any lesson is really, a lot of it's up to, you as a student, as far as, applying it and working on it and everything like that. I teach you what I know about it, and I'll give you some steps on how to, hopefully make it easier for you to do that. Because there's a lot going on, with singing and playing. You've got your left hand doing one thing, your right hand doing something else, and then you've got, you incorporate vocals in there, and you've got pitch, and you got to get, be able to sing the high notes and low notes. Get everything at the right time. Then you got timing, you got tempo, all that stuff, to bring into the mix. So there's a lot more to it than just playing. So when you want to try to sing, a lot of people do, and I understand that. I would be lost. If I couldn't play and sing, and not that I'm a great singer, but I enjoy singing and playing. And it kind of gives me a nice outlet, to be able to do that. And so I know a lot of people are wanting to learn how to do that. So what we're going to do, I want to show you give you some steps, like I say, to take to get to that point, to make it a little quicker for you. And we'll even look at a couple songs here that you could work on. And first of all, I would suggest picking a song that's easy. Okay, because a lot of times, when you're a beginner like player, you're wanting to, I love this song here or whatever, and you want to learn that song, but it's a difficult song to play. It may have, like I Cross My Heart, for instance, George Strait. You may say, man, I love that song. I've always wanted to play that song. That's the first song I want to learn. And it's got 11 chords in it, I think, 10 or 11. Anyway, I just did a lesson on it. And so it's got a lot of chord changes. It's a beautiful song. Slow song, that part's, nice that it's a slow song, because I recommend a slow song for a beginner, especially when you're, whether you're learning to play a song or learning to play and sing. Just pick a slow one, because that's going to be a lot easier for you. But so it is a slow song, but there's a lot of changes. So that's not a good song to learn to, play for your first song, and especially not to play and sing, because you've got a lot going on. And so you're going to get overwhelmed and discouraged, and I don't want you to do that. So you need to pick a song that's slow. Pick a song that's, doesn't have a lot of chord changes in it, And so I'll give you some examples today of some songs you could do. And it may not even be a song that you're crazy about, but it will, it's kind of like practice. Practice isn't always fun, practicing chords, but you have to learn those basics in order to get to where you can play the things you want to play. Okay, so you got to start out with the basic things that maybe aren't as fun to get to the point where you can do something better. And so the main thing in learning to play and sing is to learn to play first. Okay, you may be a singer, you may be able to sing along with the radio or whatever, and maybe you have a great voice, but you need to learn to play first. Okay, before you try to put them together. So get used to whatever chords you're going to learn to do for a certain song. Let's say we did. Today I Started Loving You Again. That's what I was saying earlier. So it's in G, okay, just G, C, and D. I think there's a G7th, but you wouldn't have to do that. You just do the 3 chords. It's a real simple song. And so you need to know the chords first of all, okay? You need to know the chords, the G, C, and D. You need to learn those, okay? We're not going to do that in this lesson. That's not what this is about. But you would need to know those chords, and you would need to know the strumming. Need to understand how to do your right hand and get that down. And then you also need to be able to transition between chords very easily, smoothly, and quickly. Even though it's a slow song, when it changes, you don't have time to figure out the chords. You got to change, okay? And so if you're trying to sing and play, and you don't know the chords, you're going to be in a mess. So you want to learn the chords. Get those chords down. Be sure that you can play each chord where they sound clean. Okay. Make sure you got a clean sound, and then being able to just transition. So practice transitioning. Don't worry about a song at first. Just make sure you can transition between those chords. Okay. And like I said, you're doing today. I started loving you. You're going to do it in G. So be able to go from G, C, D, G, C, G to D, and just be able to do that quickly. Learn that first. Then, get the record out. I always call it a record. There's not a lot of records, but CD, whatever on your phone, YouTube, whatever it is, and play along with it. Get the playing down. Get the song down. Okay. You can get find something online, or you can find the words and then just write the chords above where the chord changes are. I've got a lesson on Today I Started Loving You Again, so you can get the chords from there, and have it in front of you so you know where the changes are. Play along with Merle. You can play along with me. I have a cover out there on it too, and play along. Get the playing down. Get the guitar part down. You've got that, no problem. Okay, you've got the tempo down. You've got you got your right hand. You got the left hand. That's all together. And you can be singing it, away from the guitar, but do the guitar part first. Get that down. Then, like I say, you need, of course, know the song, and it needs to be something that you you've got the tune in your head. How it's supposed to sound. You can have the words in front of you. That's fine. Like I say, print those out so you have them for the chord changes and have the words as well. And then once you get the guitar part down and you've played along with with Merle or whatever, and you got that down, and you're comfortable with that, and you've sang it before, you've sang it separately, then just mesh those together. Just piece those together and just start. And do it along with him first, or with somebody, with a cover out there, and play and sing along with somebody else. That way, you've got a little backup going on there. It'll be a little easier on you, okay? And then once you kind of get that down, and you say, I'm gonna try it by myself, and then you put them together yourself. Well, today I started loving you again. Okay, and you just go through the song, and if you got troubled spots, difficult parts you're having, whatever with the changes, or just certain areas in the song that you're having trouble singing or whatever, kind of work on those separately. But that's the best thing I know to tell you is just to learn the guitar part first. Like I say, you can sing in the shower, you can sing along with, the radio or whatever, do all that too. But the song you're wanting to learn first, pick a song that's slow, pick a song that's easy, 3 chords or less, 3 to 2 chords. Another song I'll show you here too is Achy Breaky Heart. Now it's a little faster, but the strumming's easy. It's just downstroke, so you don't have to do a lot of strumming. And so that might be an easier song for you to do, something like that. So it would be like this here. It'd be like, don't tell my heart. I got a little slow probably, but you could do it slow to start with, just to kind of get used to it, and then you can speed it up to the normal speed. Again, play along with Billy Ray, but it's just A and E is all Achy Breaky Heart is. A and E. So you know where you're going. If you're an A and it changes, you're going to E. If you're an E and it changes, you're going to A. You don't have no other choices to think about there. And so you can just, like I said, it's just downstrokes over here. Matter of fact, it's just really just the 5th and 4th strings. All I'm doing over here, kind of palm muting the strings here toward the bridge here, close to the bridge. And the same way when I go to E, I'm just doing 6 and 5 strings. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, just don't think you'd understand. Okay, and just so that would be an easy one to learn because of like I said, it's a little faster, but at the same time the strumming's easier in a way because you're not having to do. There's less to the strumming. It's just a little bit upper tempo, but not so much that it'd be hard to do. But you be sure you can change from A to E. Make sure that's fluid. You've got that down, and then just work on get this down. And just switch it. You don't have to play the song. You can just switch. Like I say, just get used to going back and forth and transitioning between the two chords, and then play along with Billy Ray. And do it that way, and then start singing along with him or whatever, and then try to do it yourself. But get the guitar part down first, and then work on the singing. And once you do that, if you do that in the right order, then it'll be a lot easier for you to do. Okay, it's like anything else. Part of it is it takes desire to do it. A lot of us have the desire to do something, but then we don't take action. So you have to have the desire. You need to take action. If it doesn't sound great to start with, just don't give up. Just keep plugging away at it. And it's like anything when you first learn a chord. Everybody struggles with chords. I mean, Eddie Van Halen, Brad Paisley, all those guys that you hear playing all these great licks and doing all this crazy stuff, Eric Clapton and some of these guys, they all struggled with playing chords and learning the guitar. They didn't just wake up one day and play the guitar. And so, it's a process, and same way with playing and singing. Nobody just woke up one day and grabbed a guitar and started playing and singing. They had to learn the guitar first, and then maybe they could sing anyway. But they piecing them together, takes a little bit of practice. And I think the easiest way is to do it with along with a CD or record or whatever you have, download. And play along. Make sure you're in the right key. Just like say, Achy Breaky's in A, and E, so you can play along with him, or find a cover out there so somebody's doing it. And a lot of my covers that I do, I show the chords, I show the fretboard and everything, so you can see when I'm changing, and then I'll have a lesson on it typically too, so you can the chords and everything, and just have the words in front of you, and just like I say, just a little piece at a time, and play along with somebody, and then do it on your own. And you can do it. I promise you can. It's just, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, but it's one of the things. It just, it just takes a little practice. It takes the desire. It takes time and action. Just doing it. So spend a few minutes a day. I don't recommend spending hours a day practicing, unless you just got hours to practice and you just want to do that. But when you first learn, your fingers are going to get pretty sore. So that will discourage you pretty quickly when that pain hits. So I recommend, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes a day. If you want to go 30 minutes, that's okay too. But I'd say 10 to 20, going through chords, learning those chords, and be able to transition. Even if you just you don't even have to worry about strumming over here, just strum down. Just get used to transition, And like I say, a song you want to learn, if you want to do Achy Breaky, then A, E, start doing this part, but mainly get your left hand down first, then incorporate your right hand, and then play along with the song, and sing along with the song, and then play and sing by yourself, and it'll come, I promise. But anyway, listen, I hope this was helpful to you, and if I think of any more steps, I'll let you know. But I think that's really all you need to know to learn to sing and play, and really get ahead of the game there on your musical journey. So anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, my name is Keith Williams, Fretmore Guitar Lessons. Give us a thumbs up on this one if you would. Subscribe to us. Check out our links down below. Check out our other videos out on Fretmore, and share us on social media if you would. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.